All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take a look at ZEBEC once again, because really we have done a great job on the front lines. If you take a look at it over the last month, ZEBEC has actually gone up more than 4x. We were able to catch it right very much close to the bottom, and I just hope I'm speaking to somebody who was also able to catch it when it was so low. The main aim of the video today is to try and figure out what can happen immediate short term here with the price. Are we headed for something like a pullback, maybe for the price to cool off a little bit, or maybe we can even continue pushing up with another leg that is even stronger than the one that we have seen over the last few days. In my very last update, I was showing you this cup and handle formation, and I was really glad because this was like my most viewed post on ZEBEC, because it got almost 29,000 views, and that was when before the price actually started rising. So I'm really grateful for that. I really hope that also somebody picked up some, and it worked very much in their favor. Just as I said, we want to figure out what can happen immediate short term here, and we're going to be taking a look at lower time frames like the 1 hourly, the 4 hourly, and stuff like that. As you can already see, I have got a pattern that is formed, which is known as a symmetrical triangle. But obviously with symmetrical triangles, some people say they are continuation patterns, some people say they are very much neutral, and you have to wait and see where it breaks for you to take some kind of an action here. So in the event that we are breaking up, just as we have done already, we have broken the trend line. You can see that there is a potential that the price can go ahead and reach a price pump of something like 43%. That is close to right around 0.006, I would say, in terms of the dollar value, right? However, if this thing breaks towards the downside, which in this situation, if it does that, that's going to be too bad, because if we fake out towards the upside and then eventually break towards the downside, that's going to be much more violent, right? You don't want to see anything like that. However, if that is to happen here, we're looking at right around a 30% drop. Yeah, these numbers are very much exaggerated because, yeah, we're in crypto, and just as we were saying that over the last month, we have had something like, a 400%. You can also expect a 20% drop, a 30% drop every now and then. These are things that actually happen. Let's get to exactly what I'm thinking about this price action immediate short term. But before we really get deep into that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm in understanding that, yes, this video may be short and straight to the point, but it's still something that is very much relevant, and the community, of course, needs it. So if you're also new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on ZEBEC and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. You know what? Let's get right into it. So yeah, the reason why I'm actually bringing this whole thing is for me to understand, like, okay, is this one over? Because before we had all these breakouts and stuff like that, there were kind of two things that we were looking at. Number one is the cup and handle formation, which I just showed you on that post on X. But we're also taking a look at this bull flag that had developed, right, of which you can see that the pole is right here. Now, technically speaking, you want to be taking the length of that pole, and at the point of breakout right there, a nice backtest, you want to place it right there, and you're seeing that, where the price is right now, we're just falling a little bit short of that. So that will be somewhere around, I would say, from where the price is sitting currently, maybe something like a 34% thereabout. So that's number one right there. However, if we go ahead and take a look at this cup and handle formation, we can see that our price target would be like at the thickest part of this cup and handle formation. So again, if we go ahead and take that measurement from the point of breakout, you can also see that we are still falling a little bit shy of where we are supposed to go technically, right? So again, from where the price is sitting, we can also see that there is just about, let's just go ahead and measure that nice and easy from bottom to the point here, right around a 43-44%. So we had 35-44% thereabout. Bottom line is that technically speaking, the price targets have not been hit. But there is one thing that I usually like to refer with just like these ones, which are accumulations, right? And that is the Fibonacci retracement 2. Once again, I take it from the very top right there until the bottom and try to see where we can find our first extension levels. And right at this point, we haven't hit any of those extension levels right there. So yes, we are in price discovery, but we haven't started touching extension levels yet. And the first one is sitting right around 0.0056, I would say, for ZEBEC. And again, from where the price is currently sitting, there is still right about a 40% pump that is remaining. So I think my thesis is getting very much clear at this point that, yes, I don't think we are done with this rally, right? And if you also remember, my main price target for ZEBEC has been the top here of the extension, which is right around 1.35%. 1.35 cents. And we are really still way far from that. So I can wait, I can be patient. However, I know that some people will get emotional with price action like these ones, because some people are never ready for some sort of pullback to come in right there. What I'm just trying to say here, if I'm to summarize everything, is that I still see a lot of potential in the chart going up. However, we know the story with cryptocurrencies. You have to get ready for volatility every now and then. This chart can wake up tomorrow with a drop of minus 40%. You can't say that, okay, these price targets will never be reached, like the 1.35 cents that I'm talking about, which is really super conservative and stuff like that. But that really is the nature of cryptocurrencies. More volatility towards the upside, way much more volatility toward down. So yes, of course, immediate short term, if we take a look at our size, for example, we're in way overbought territory. Actually, for ZEBEC, we have never been in moments like these ones. For weeks and weeks at this point, I had been talking about price discovery. Now we are in price discovery. Basically, the sky is the limit, yes. However, pullbacks are still going to be happening like a normal day, but of course the rallies are going to be much more aggressive because you basically don't have any resistance, right? So as you saw, technically speaking, I still think that there is more juice towards the upside. The RSI is in overbought territory. However, nothing is broken yet. So for me, I'm not really worried unless I see something that is broken. But even in that scenario, you would have to analyze and see, okay, is this just a normal pullback that can happen? So yeah, for me, I'm still expecting way much more for ZEBEC to go ahead and do here. Obviously, I'm paying also attention to the Bitcoin price and trying to see how market sentiment is going to be changing over the next few weeks, because Bitcoin at this point is residing in this rising channel that you see here. If this thing is to break towards the downside, that can actually turn out to be ugly for a lot of altcoins, including ZEBEC as well. However, still looking at this thing, I'm expecting it to continue going higher. Immediate short term, I may trade this, symmetrical triangle, whichever way is going to be breaking, and also taking note of that Bitcoin price section. But still, ZEBEC says that there is massive potential right there. I think I've hit the nail on the head right there. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with friends and family. I'll see you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.